to write a business plan for your startup. Anyone can have a great idea, but turning an idea into a viable business is a different ballgame. Before you start seeking legal advice or renting office space, you need to put your thoughts on paper. This will help you to stay organized and focused. You'll also be able to share this plan with others to help you share valuable feedback. A typical business plan consists of the following. First is the executive summary. Executive summary should summarize what you expect your business to accomplish. This should appear at the beginning of the plan, but it is suggested that this section should be written last. Second is your business description. Business description consists of the following. First is the values statement. Second is the vision statement. Third is the mission statement. Fourth is goals. And lastly is the description of service. The third content of a business plan is the marketing analysis. This will give the details about the business environment and market trends. Fourth is the marketing strategy. Marketing strategy includes the 7 P's: the product, price, place, promotion, people, process, and physical evidence of your business. Fifth part of a business plan is the competitive analysis. I recommend that you use the SWOT analysis in explaining your competitive analysis. SWOT stands for your company's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. The sixth part of your business plan is the management and personnel. Management and personnel provide bios of your company executives and managers and explain how their expertise will help you meet your business goals. The seventh part of your business plan is your financial analysis. Financial analysis include conservative projections of your profit and loss statements, balance sheet, and your cash flow statements for the next 3 years. Always remember, while it's a good idea to give as much detail as possible, it's also important to be sure the plan is concise so the reader will want to get to the end. I'll show you how to write different elements of your business plan and provide some helpful tips along the way. Here's what you need to know to get started. First is to make sure your company has a clear objective. Identify who you are and when you plan on going into business. State what kinds of products or services you'll be offering and in what industry. Where will the business operate? Be clear whether you'll have a physical store, operate online, or both. Is your company local, regional, national, or international? Your company description can also incorporate your mission statement. This is an opportunity for you to gain a better understanding of your startup. Second tip is to identify your target market. Your business isn't for everyone. Although you may think everyone will love your idea, that's not a viable business strategy. One of the first steps to launching a successful business is clearly, first, identifying the target market of your startup. But to find out whom you'll target, you need to conduct market research. Third tip is to analyze your competition. In addition to researching your target market, you need to conduct a competitive analysis as well. You'll use this information to create your brand strategy. When you're writing a business plan, your startup doesn't exist. Nobody knows about you. Don't expect to be successful if you're planning to launch a competitor's carbon copy. Customer won't have a reason to switch to your brand if it's the same as the company they already know and trust. How will you separate yourself from the crowd? Your differentiation strategy could involve your price and quality. If your prices are significantly lower, that can bring your niche in the industry. If you have superior quality, there is a market for that as well. The fifth tip is to budget accordingly. You need to have all your numbers in order when you're writing a business plan, especially if you're planning on securing investment funding. Figure out exactly how much money you need to start the business and stay operational. Otherwise, you'll run out of money. Running out of cash is one of the most common reasons why startup companies fail. Taking the time to sort your budget out before you launch will minimize that risk. Consider everything. Start with the basics like equipment cost, property, whether you will buy or list, legal fees, payroll, insurance, and inventory. Sixth tip is to clearly define your structure. Clearly define the power structure. Your business plan should also cover the organizational structure of your startup. If it's a small company with just you and maybe one or two business partners, this should be easy. But depending on how you're planning to scale the company, it's best to get this sorted out sooner rather than later. The seventh tip is discuss your marketing plan. My recommendation would be to stay as cost effective as possible. Be versatile and well balanced too. Acquiring customers is expensive. You don't want to dump your entire marketing budget into one strategy. If it doesn't work, you've got nothing to fall back on. Before you try anything too crazy, get the basics sorted out first, like launch a website, stay active on social media platforms, start building an email subscriber list, focus on customer retention, come up with customer loyalty programs. Okay? Don't ease into one step at a time. Come out fast. Even before your company officially launches, you can start building your website and social media profile. Eighth tip and the last tip I can give you is to keep it short and professional. Okay? I've talked about many different components of your business plan. It may sound overwhelming, but don't be alarmed. This shouldn't be 100-page dissertation. You definitely want it to be detailed and thorough, but don't go overboard. There's no exact number of pages it should be, but have at least one page per section. It should also be written cleanly and professionally. Don't use slang terminology. Proof it with for grammatical and spelling errors. Remember, you may need to use this to raise capital. People may be hesitant to give you money if you overlook the small stuff like proper grammar. So overall, the conclusion I can share with you is launching a startup company is exciting. It's easy to get so caught up in the moment that you rush into things. Second, if you want to set yourself up for successful business, you need to take a step back and plan things out. Third is, going through the process of writing a formal business plan will increase your chances of securing an investment and also improve your potential growth rate. Fourth is, the market research you'll need to conduct in order to write this plan will also help you to determine whether this is a viable business venture to proceed with. Okay, the fifth conclusion I can say is, if you've never written a business plan, use this pause as guide for what you should include. Follow my tips for best practices. Sixth conclusion is, writing a business plan may seem like a tedious task right now, but I promise you it will keep you organized and save you lots of headaches down the road. Seventh is, get started by using this business plan template to create your perfect business plan. Good luck! Please support my channel by clicking the like button and subscribe button. If you have insights or any suggestions about this topic, about this lecture, just comment down below so I can work on it on my next video. Keep safe, everyone!